Some storms can quickly go from a nuisance to a life-threatening situation. Downbursts and microbursts are born out of some of these storms, with big impacts across a relatively small area. Meteorologist Tyler Allender is here with more on these events, including our recent experiences with them here in the Chattahoochee Valley, like the Lee County Flea Market.
Thunderstorms tend to pop up quickly and randomly in the summer months as all the hot air rises. While the atmosphere usually isn't primed for tornadoes from June through September, the strongest storms can produce a downburst, which is what it sounds like. A burst of downward moving air in a storm. A microburst is a specific type of downburst occurring within a very localized column of sinking air in a strong thunderstorm. Microbursts form when a storm's updraft brings a lot of rain and even hail into higher portions of the storm. And at the same time, a bit of dry air mixes in, evaporating the rain and creating a pocket of cooler, dense air that once that downward air reaches the ground, it then spreads out.
Rather than a true straight line wind where everything is all in one direction, this kind of, when it hits the surface, sprawls out in the form of a circle.
Microbursts can cause significant damage in about a 2-mile radius with wind gusts of 50 to 100 miles per hour, equivalent to a weak tornado.
Those will absolutely knock down trees, power lines, and cause all sorts of hazards and potential impacts. So it is just as dangerous as a tornado.
Just last summer, a microburst affected Smith Station, centered around the Lee County Flea Market. You can see the heavy rain and strong winds on radar that July afternoon. Columbus also experienced one on August 26, 2023, a 64-mile-per-hour gust recorded at the airport. Many in the area also remember July 19, 2016 in Midtown Columbus. Strong winds came without warning. Microbursts don't last more than 5 or 10 minutes, so they are hard to detect on radar, and a severe thunderstorm warning usually can't be issued in time. Meteorologist Luke Culver from the National Weather Service in Peachtree City explains what he looks for when tracking these storms.
Looking way up in the storm to see where is that big core of higher rain and hail before it starts to descend, because that's when you already are going to start to see the strong winds at the surface.
The bottom line? Always be prepared and alert during a storm. Expect the unexpected. All storms should be taken seriously, regardless if a formal warning ever gets issued.
50-mile-an-hour wind gust taking down a tree and knocking it down to a house can be just as impactful, or maybe even more impactful, than if a severe storm or a tornado occurs in an area where there aren't people.